See, it's gonna get icy. So go there. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, there. No one here on the trail has ever bothered anyone on the trail. We don't panhandle, and we just like to coexist while we're here temporarily. Hi, my name is JP, and this is our site here on the Wentworth Stair side, and this has been our home for the last 8 months. 5 of them have been here, and when the city bylaw came out in July, we moved from a very nice place over there, which is only about 5 minutes away for water, down here where the water gets shut off by the stairs. In winter time now, it's a 20-minute trip each way, back and forth, to go get water. So you're spending about a good hour to get whatever type of water you are from a bathroom. Oh, here's the condos behind you, so I'll show you. Yeah, there used to be like a campment over here. Because people could see it from a condo, it was a nice site. So they made a move. They give them 24 hours to move everything, and this is the other side. See how it's nicely cleaned, and yeah, there's no encampment people on this side, so they pushed us all out to the other side. And if you pan back this way, this will be like, in a sense, where we don't live, where we live. So you can see the difference in the atmosphere. I won't take my insulin if I'm outside, even if I might need it, because the problem is, oh, there's a needle he's doing, it's like, it says insulin right on it. Oh wait, you don't even care. You automatically see a needle, you assume. Meanwhile, you'll see needles around here from other people. And usually a lot of people around here that do the encampments, they will pick up those things or find a way to dispose of them so no kids pick them up. Yeah. We try and keep our areas as best as we can, because any negative feedback will automatically come back to us. As being a diabetic, and people look at you, it's like, oh, just go to the shelter, they'll take care of you. Why? Why do I have to go somewhere where you want me to go? I'm trying to survive and I'm making it. Yeah. And you don't want to celebrate that. It's like, I survived. I look at that. What we did, creating what we created, it's not, it was real. Where I am, I can at least look after myself being diabetic 8 hours a day, 24 hours a day. I have friends that will help me. At the shelter system, you're out between 9 and 5. So if I can't get my insulin, which you're not allowed to take with you, I still have to be outside. And if I feel cold or I don't feel well one day, I can lie in my own bed. My friend will come by and check on me, safety check every now and then. But there's always 4 people around us. We all look after each other. It's not perfect, it's not a magical story. We look after the humans, people. And there's no reason why society just can decide that we don't exist and all that. Or they want to dehumanize, make us sound out to be criminals. So are we easy to deal with? Like, you want to get rid of the problem instead of what caused the problem. It can happen to anyone. Right now it's just the lower class of income, just because like any type of recession, it's always going to affect the people who can't afford to stay above the water. They only have a certain limit, and once that limit's used, and they say, well, we need more. Well, I don't have any more. Okay, we're going to have to get rid of you. The economy has changed in the last 2 years. You can kind of see the end result of it. And no one's really using that as a warning sign. It's like, nope, okay, it's only affecting the poor in this class. We don't have to worry about it right now. The only thing I'm really going to miss about the encampments is going out in the summertime and seeing the nature, the beauty. I went one time, crickets and all that, and I was walking down the trail and fireflies, just like a swarm going right around you. And 2-3 weeks ago, we had that ice storm. It was like a frozen scenario. It was a rare act of, Mother Nature can be cruel, but she can also leave an imprint of something really nice. I think, if anything, of all this, I can say to myself, I was put into a terrible scenario, and I survived. I had to adapt, and I feel proud of myself for surviving. To get out here, it was almost like taking a step back and taking a deep breath and looking around and say, wow, this is really nice. Thank you for letting me be a part of it as a guest. And I would like to leave it the way I came back into it. Just respecting the nature and saying thank you for having me stay over for the night. All right? And thank you very much, folks. I appreciate your time. Stay safe.
cool is if you get up and shoot from higher. So sassy. Such a girl about it. Didn't want to hit your bike. The wicked branch. Wait, is this recording? Yes, it is. I love branches like this. Yeah, sorry. That's just how I am. TikTok torture?
Yeah, TikTok portrait videos.
Oh yeah? Well, what if I told you that it's to get your whole fit in? The thing about the camera is you can't really see how steep it is. It's not as steep as it looks in real life. Come here to the burger trail at Hamilton.
The hamburger trail.
The hamburger trail at Hamilton. Here's your hat back. I'm not a creep. I'm not a creep. I'm normal. Wow, this place is really beautiful, but I'm all out of water. Maybe we should fill up the Gatorade bottle with some creek water? What do you say? Oh my god, it looks so beautiful. Holy that picture, did you see that picture?
Which picture? The Slender Man?
No, it was a... Yo, watch out, Slender Man is near. Let me in! We're in the zombie apocalypse!
There's another one, right? You can say I choose whether you live or die. Oh shit, wait. Are you filming?
Yes.
I hurt myself. I fell off my bike trying to get footage for this video, for this documentary film.
Yeah.
I'm all covered in dust and blood and grime. This is my skin. See, look at my skin.
Flip it around. Like flip-flop it around. Yeah, it's just like falling off. Yeah, so don't. Yeah.
There's a road here.
What do you have to say?
I still need water for my hand.
Sorry.
I need medical attention.
Sorry, yeah. Well, I guess now I know why they call it Red Hill Valley. Because she hurt herself, my friend hurt herself, and his blood came out and it's red.
We had delicious fish and chips, and they gave me bandages. They gave me bandages to patch me up.
Yeah.
Delicious fish and chips. With the delicious fish and chips.
Yes.
Now we ride. What do you have to say after our adventure?
I think you did a good job. It's not done yet. Right?
Right. But I think the movie's done.
What?
I think the movie's done.
Oh, okay. Just another day in Hamilton. What about you?
I think we're getting through it one day at a time, even with my injuries, my grievous injuries.
Yes.
We're still making it. We're all gonna make it.
people come to see us with smiles on our faces, like sprinkling smiles on our faces.
Day and night, it's got to be love. Sweet and nice, it's got to be love. I am you, you are me, we are one, not two. Making love is what we're gonna do. I need to know it's forever love. You've gotta show it's forever love. Here and now, there and then, any time or place. It's gotta be us, it's gonna be great. Give me love, give me love, give me love. I'll give you the fantasy, you give me the guarantee. Give me love, give me love, give me love. Can't you see, got to be L-U-V love. Was it me? Was I too gentle? Can you tell? By the stains on my face, now I'm just one more possession to defend or disgrace. I try to forgive, and I cried to forget, but I was just so lonely then, and all I had he took from me. And oh my God, how I bleed. I pray to end my life, and I pray to love, but I was just so lonely then, and all I had he took from me. And oh my God, how I bleed.
60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73.
Well, how can you play in Mandarin movies if you don't even speak Mandarin? How do you do that?
Well, first of all, I speak only Cantonese.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there is quite a difference as far as pronunciation and things like that go.
So somebody else's voice is used, right? For
Definitely, definitely.
You just make the words. Doesn't that sound strange when you go to the movies, especially in Hong Kong, in your own town, and you see yourself with somebody else's voice?
Well, not really, you see, because most of the Mandarin picture done here are dubbed anyway.
They're dubbed anyway?
Anyway, I mean, disregard. I mean, they shoot without sound. So it doesn't, make any difference.
Your lips never quite make the right words, do they?
Well, that's where the difficulty lies, you see. I mean, in order to, because the Cantonese have a different way of saying things, different from the Mandarin.
Yeah.
So I have to find, like, something similar to that and keep a kind of a feeling going behind that. Something that matching the Mandarin deal.
Like the
Does
old
it
silent
sound complicated?
days. Like the old silent days. But I gather in the movies made here, the dialogue is pretty stilted anyway.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, see, to me, a motion picture is motion.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta keep the dialogue down to the minimum.
Did you look at many Mandarin movies before you started playing in the first one?
Yes.
What did you think of them when you saw them?
Quality-wise, I mean, I have to admit that it's not quite up to the standard. However, it is growing, and it is getting higher and higher and going toward that standard, that what I would term quality.
They say the secret of your success in that movie, The Big Boss, which was such a success, you're rocketed you to stardom in Asia, was that you did your own fighting. As an expert in the various martial arts in China, what did you think of the fighting that you saw in the movies that you studied before you became a star?
Well, I mean, definitely in the beginning, I had no intention or whatsoever that what I was practicing and what I'm still practicing now would lead to this to begin with. But martial art has a very, very deep meaning as far as my life is concerned, because as an actor, as a martial artist, as a human being, all these I have learned from martial art.
Maybe for our audience who doesn't know what it means, you might explain exactly what you mean by martial art.
Right. Martial art include all the combative arts like karate or karate, judo, Chinese kung fu or Chinese boxing, whatever you call it. All those. You see, like Aikido, Korean, I can go on and on and on. But it's a combative form of fighting. I mean, it's not, some of them became sport, but some of them are still not. I mean, they use, for instance, kicking to the groin, jabbing fingers at the eyes, and things like that.
No wonder you're successful in the Chinese movies. They're full of this kind of action anyway. They needed a guy like you could...
Violence, man.
So you didn't have to use a double when you moved into the motion picture world here. You did it all yourself.
Right.
Can you break 5 or 6 pieces of wood with your hand or your foot?
I'll probably break my hand and foot.
But tell me a little bit... you set up a school in Hollywood, didn't you, for people like James Garner and Steve McQueen and the others?
Yes.
Why would they want to learn Chinese martial art? Because of a movie role?
Not really. I mean, most of them, you see, to me, at least the way that when I teach it, all type of knowledge ultimately means self-knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, they're coming in to, and ask me to teach them not so much of how to defend themselves or how to do somebody in, rather, they want to learn to express themselves through some movement, be it anger, be it determination, or whatsoever. So in other words, what I'm saying, therefore, is that he is paying me to show him, in combative form, the art of expressing the human body.
Which is acting, in a sense, isn't it?
Well...
Or it would be useful, too, for an actor to have.
It's... I mean, it might sound too philosophical, but it's acting, or acting, unacting, if you...
You've lost me.
I have, right? So what I'm saying, actually, you see, I mean, it's a combination of both. I mean, here it is the natural instinct, and here is control. You are to combine the two in harmony, not if you have one to the extreme, you will be very unscientific. If you have another to the extreme, you become all of a sudden a mechanical man, no longer a human being. So it is a successful combination of both. So therefore, it is not only, so therefore it's not pure naturalness or unnaturalness. The ideal is unnatural naturalness or natural unnaturalness.
Yin yang, eh?
Right, man, that's it.
One of your students, James Coburn, played in a movie called Iron Man Flint, in which he used karate. Is that what he learned from you?
He learned it after.
Oh, after he played in Iron Man.
Right, right. You see, actually, I do not teach, karate because I do not believe in styles anymore. I do not believe that there is such thing as like Chinese way of fighting or the Japanese way of fighting or whatever way of fighting, because unless human beings have 3 arms and 4 legs, we will have a different form of fighting. But basically, we have only 2 hands and 2 feet. So styles tends to not only separate man, because they have their own doctrines, and then the doctrine became the gospel truth, that you cannot change, But if you do not have styles, if you just say, well, here I am, as a human being, how can I express myself totally and completely? Now, that way, you won't create a style, because style is a crystallization, that way, it's a process of continuing growth.
You talk about Chinese boxing. How does it differ from, say, our kind of boxing?
Well, first we use the feet.
That's
and then
start.
we use the elbow. And
you use the thumb too?
You name it, man. We
use it all.
You have to, you see, because, that is the expression of the human body. Everything, not just the hand. And when you're talking about combat, well, if it is a sport, now you're talking about something else. You have regulations, you have rules. But when you're talking about fighting as it is,
no rules.
With no rules.
Not real fighting.
Well, then, baby, you better train every part of your body. And when you do punch, now I'm leaning forward a little bit, hoping not to hurt any camera angle. You got to put the whole hip into it and snap it and get all your energy in there and make this into a weapon.
I don't want to tangle you in any dark that right now. You came at me pretty fast there. What is the difference between Chinese boxing and what we see these young men doing at 8 o'clock every morning on the rooftops in the parks called shadow boxing, which they're always...
Well, actually, you see, that is part of Chinese boxing.
It is.
There are so many schools, different
Everybody
schools.
here seems to be, going like this all the time.
Well, that's good. I'm very glad. I'm very glad to see that, because at least somebody is caring for their own body, right?
Yeah.
That's a good sign. Well, it's a kind of a slow form of exercise, which is called Tai Chi Chuan. I'm speaking Mandarin just now.
Yeah.
Cantonese, Tai Chi Kun, okay?
I see.
And it's more of an exercise for the elderly, not so much for the young.
Give me a demonstration. Show me. Can you do a little bit of it? Just so
hand-wise, it's very slow.
Oh, is it?
And you push it out, but all the time you are keeping the continuity going. Bending, stretching, everything. You just keep it moving.
It's like a ballet dancer there.
Yeah, it is. To them, you see, the idea is running water never grows stale. So you got to just keep on flowing.
Of all your students, famous, James Garner, Steve McQueen, Lee Marvin, James Coburn, Roman Polanski, which was the best, who adapted best to this Oriental form of exercise and defense?
Well, depending, okay? Now, as a fighter, Steve McQueen, now, he is good in that department because that son of a gun got the toughness in him.
Yeah. You see it on the screen.
He would say, all right, baby, here I am, man. Mm-hmm. And he'll do it.
Yeah.
Now, James Coburn is a peace-loving man.
I met him.
Right? You've met him. He's really, really nice. Super mellow and all that. Now, he appreciates the philosophical part of it. Therefore, his understanding of it is deeper than Steve. So it's really hard to say. You see what I'm saying now?
I see.
I mean, it's different. So that's, I mean, depending on what you see in it.
Interesting that we don't, in our world, and haven't since the days of the Greeks who did, combine philosophy and art with sport. But quite clearly, the Oriental attitude is that the three are facets of the same things.
Man, listen, you see, really, to me, okay, to me, ultimately, martial art means honestly expressing yourself. Now, it is very difficult to do. I mean, it is easy for me to put on a show and be cocky and be flooded with a cocky feeling and then feel like pretty cool and all that. Or I can make all kinds of phony things, you see what I mean? Blinded by it. Or I can show you some really fancy movement. But to express oneself honestly, not lying to oneself, and to express myself honestly, now, that, my friend, is very hard to do. And you have to train. You have to keep your reflexes so that when you want it, it's there. When you want to move, you're moving. And when you move, you are determined to move. Not taking 1 inch, not anything less than that. If I want to punch, I'm gonna do it, man, and I'm gonna do it, you see? So I mean, so that is the type of thing you have to train yourself into it, to become one with the, you think?
Yeah, this is very un-Western, this attitude. I want to ask you about your movie and TV career, but first we'll take a break. Then I'll be back with Bruce Lee.